How's it going, everybody? This is Alex with Escape Outdoors, and today we're going to be talking about OnCloud's top shoe in their cloud running platform, the Cloud Monster. So I would have to say, out of all the Cloud shoes, if you had to pick one shoe to wear to hit across all the platforms, it would be the Cloud Monster. Cloud really did hit the nail on the head with this shoe. It was a later shoe that came out in their platform for their CloudTec shoe line, and they really dug deep down and listened to a lot of their customers on what they were wanting from a running shoe. So kind of my top highlights for this shoe is gotta be this great support and comfort that we're getting out of this shoe. You have these nice monster CloudTec pods that are running the full length of the shoe. We've got the Helion foam once again in their shoe. The Helion foam is a very great supporting EVA foam that they are using in these shoes. Next thing is I'm really finally liking to see out of a Cloud shoe is a shoe that can do some long distance running and walking. You can really log some miles in with this shoe, which I'm finally glad that OnCloud is making a shoe that can do that. As we were seeing kind of in their first, second, and third tier shoes, they were mainly kind of gearing towards a more kind of lifestyle shoe. And now we're finally starting to get into more purpose-built shoe. So you can finally start getting in some upper distance running shoes from OnCloud. My next third thing is the fit and arch support that comes out of this shoe. When you step into this shoe really hugs and kind of just molds itself to your foot. Believe it or not, what we've noticed, this shoe has a relatively short break-in period. Really after kind of about a week or so of wearing this shoe, really after kind of just a couple days, about 3 or 4 days of wearing this shoe for a majority part of the whole day, the materials in this shoe really kind of started to open up and really kind of mold and fit your foot. We definitely noticed a lovely support through the arch of the foot. So if you're out there looking for a shoe to really kind of support and cradle your foot, the Cloud Monster definitely is a shoe for that. Next great thing I'm loving is this OnCloud finally is making a shoe that has some very nice materials in it. There is absolutely no knit mesh systems in this shoe. They've gone to a complete nylon air mesh system in this entire shoe. So some of you guys may have noticed in the more kind of lower end models of the shoes, as such like the Cloud 5 and the Cloud Swift, Cloud was kind of using that more knit material, sock kind of knit material. And we just kind of noticed it just wasn't holding up as well as we wanted it to. But OnCloud stepped up their game. They listened to what people wanted. They put in a lot more durable upper on this shoe. It's a fully welded shoe through the bottom here, I love a welded shoe. And for those of you who may not know what a welded shoe is, they use no lace stitching to help bring the two different materials of the shoes together. It's either ultrasonic or a heat welded seam that they use. And also the shoe comes with a full sock liner in it. So it has that very nice sock feel. So what that means is as you're sitting in the shoe, you're not going to feel any bumps or seams rubbing up against your foot. It's a nice, complete, just one solid material wrapping the whole upper part of your foot to cut down on hot spots and friction wear inside the shoe. Also, I'm loving the laces that OnCloud is putting on these. Some of the things that we had to notice with some of the more lower end side of laces on the Cloud X, the Swifts, and the Cloud 5s is the laces they were using were a very kind of more silky type lace. And the laces do bite very well, but they almost bite too well. We were noticing that after you've been in the shoe for all day wear, or you got into a really nice training session at the gym, it was just hard as all get out to get that knot system out of your shoe. So OnCloud finally went to a wider lace, a more traditional lace on the Monster here. And we've noticed that for tying into your shoe in the system, the laces hold up great. The knots, they bite well. They stay where they need to in the shoe. So that is our review on the Cloud Monster.